Today's story, "Twas the night before Christmas." Let's hold the questions till after the story, okay? First, I'm going to sign the story to make sure you all pay attention, okay? Who here loves Christmas? Who? I see all those hands raised. Hey, do you love Christmas? Okay, raise your hand nice and high. The story is about the night before Christmas. Okay, everybody ready to start? "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. In hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds. While visions of candy, the red and white striped candy canes. Do you guys like candy? Oh, me too, me too. The visions of candy danced in their heads. Oh, a tree? Yep, hold on to that. That's coming later. And Mama in her kerchief, and me in my cap. They're laying down and getting ready for bed. It just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there came such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Oh. What happened? What do you think happened? The moon on the breast of new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. That's right, the fresh snow and the moonlight on it made it very bright. Who's this? Yeah, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment who was in there. Who was that? It must be St. Nick. Yes, yes. Yes, I like him too. More rapid than eagles his course they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen, to the top of the porch. To the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly. The leaves flew up fast and high, just like the sleigh. When they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they fly. What happened after they land on the housetop? Well, let's see. With a sleigh full of, what do you think is in the sleigh? Gifts, toys, presents? Who do you think is in the sleigh? Saint Nick or Santa Claus is in the sleigh. Yes, that's right. Yeah, so let's see what happens next, okay? And then in a twinkling I felt on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Who do you think is on the roof? Saint Nick? Is it just him or reindeer? That's right, the reindeer prancing on the roof. As I drew in my head and was turning round, down came the chimney. Who came down the chimney? Who's in the cloud? It was St. Nicholas. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. And from coming down the chimney, his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. But he still looks good. Do you see the black spots on his clothes? That's from when he came down the dirty chimney. But it's still St. Nick, right? A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. And he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. What's that? Oh, excited for toys, right? His cheeks? What color do you see? White? Red? Yes, his cheeks were like the roses. His nose? What color is it? Red? White? That's the color of his coat. It was red like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin. The beard on his chin was what color? White, just like snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. Just like a wreath. You know what a wreath is? Yeah. He had a broad face and a little round belly. Yeah, that's right. He says ho, ho, ho when he laughs. Right, right. Ho, ho, ho. And his belly shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Santa was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Do you think St. Nick caught me looking at him? A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Yeah, Santa Claus is sweet. That's right. You've had your picture with St. Nick. Very neat. Yes, his eyes are like stars. They twinkle. That's right. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work. What was he working on? Giving out presents and other gifts. What else? Candy? Candy? Yeah. That's right. Yep, that's right. You must be asleep when St. Nick comes to get the gifts. He likes milk and cookies. That's right. He puts things in stockings. Yep, yep. Yep. And filled the stockings. Yes, they look very nice. Yeah, the stockings look great. So now he turned with a jerk and laying his finger aside his nose and gave a nod up the chimney his rose. Do you all know what happened to him? He left? It was magic? Yeah. Yep. In a flash, yep. It was magic, yeah. Yeah, Santa was gone. Yep. Santa sprang to his sleigh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, he touched his nose and went right up the chimney. To his team, he gave a whistle. Yes, he got in the sleigh with the reindeer. Yep, got in. Yep, the reindeer started. And away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I saw him explain. What did he say? What do you think he said? Ho, ho, ho? Yeah, sure. What else? Yeah? Yeah, the reindeer, yep, they're pulling the sleigh. Yep, maybe. St. Nick drove out of sight and said, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."